Live at 5 at Offer Review, and I just kind of want to go over some of the events that are coming up this week from the data mine. We're also going to talk about the arena and what it is like right now with and without Apocalypse. Of course, more details will come along, and then we've also got some information about Room 6, which is a mess right now. So we're going to talk about some of the stuff that just happened today. If you haven't heard, all of the Apocalypse reworks are live in the game, and he is very good on offense and arena for sure. And there is a team that is holding up on defense against people that do not have Apocalypse, but we're going to talk about it. First things first, there was a data mine that outlined the luck of spring. This is for St. Patrick's Day, and so claim power cores on the 12th. Don't collect power cores from Mail, Strike, Pash, Mojo Mayhem until Sunday, so that's already happened. Save campaign energy to the 17th for the Luck of Spring, and then save Alliance credits and don't claim them until Luck of the Spring starts. Okay, Blast from the Past. This has been very confusing. A lot of people are realizing that they just released a character milestone only for people that will buy him. Yes, this is a blatant pay-to-win event, and it is for people that pre-purchase or buy Captain America in advance, or if you want to spend the power cores. The only good thing I could say about this event, and I made a whole video about it yesterday, is that he's a 45 unlock. They're going to be in a campaign later this month, and they're going to release information later on how to unlock Captain America WW2. But basically, it's a pay-to-win event. Either you spend the power cores if you're free to play, and you get about 8 per those orbs. 45 unlock. Not really even sure it's worth it. Other thing too, a lot of people are asking what this means. Loyalty up Captain America. That is just simply yellow stars. So if every time you do yellow stars on him, you get an extra 1,000 points. Yes, that's what they did. Are the Crucible changes just another blatant cash grab? Pretty much. What they did is that they basically nerfed Darkhold in Crucible, and then they boosted Wakanda on Room 6 so that basically Black Panther, 1 mil, Black Panther, and M'Baku now have a revive with 30%, and force us to use Spider Weaver Eternals Super Team on defense also, and you pretty much have to use Masters of Evil. And a lot of screenshots, so this is Room 6, right here, we're like 1.3 million losing to 1.1 million Wakandan. I pretty much have to use Masters of Evil 900,000 to punch up against the same team. I've seen screenshots of people successfully punching down, but it's usually pretty high punch downs. So, and I've heard it's a struggle to punch down big with Darkhold. So yes, are the Crucible changes just another blatant cash grab? Yeah, that's my opinion. I think that they are boosting rooms and nerfing teams so that you have to buy the next team, whether that's New Warriors or whatever, to get through Room 5. They very much are creating a Heroes for Hire like problem, and then they're going to sell you a team, which is a solution to the problem that they're creating by modifying the room bonuses and making it more difficult and less theory crafting. So it is what it is. It absolutely does look that. So next, I wanted to talk about Arena. So here's the deal. This team on offense runs over everything. Like pretty much on autoplay. So if you have Apocalypse with King, I don't even think that a big boy Apocalypse can stop this team. And it is a high offensive meta where this team just wins against everything. And largely has to do with King enabling Red Hulk to go early, and then he knocks down more turn meter and wins. I've done many matches, and a lot of them I can do on auto. Now, if you do not have Apocalypse, there are some things that you can do to still win. There's still some solutions, and I'm going to show what team I'm using on defense currently, but here is a video of King with the 4 horsemen beating Apocalypse. So this is Morgan Le Fay, Red Hulk, Archangel, and Rogue, and that was fine. I also went against this team in my arena myself personally, where they're running Apocalypse with Dormammu with the 3 horsemen, and I was able to beat this team without Apocalypse with this team right here. It's all about Kang. I actually lost once and I won another one. I don't know how consistent it is, but basically the match, you have to target the other Red Hulk with the Red Hulk, get rid of the revive, and pray that you get to him early enough before the opposing Red Hulk does his battlefield ultimate, and it's just a mess. The one team that I'm hearing that is holding up on defense, if you are an Apocalypse owner, is this. And apparently, if you do not own Apocalypse, it's very hard to get through. And I may have the team positioning wrong. I think Red Hulk needs to be adjacent to Apocalypse because you kind of have to focus on Red Hulk. And the problem with going after Red Hulk is if the first character that hits Apocalypse gets stunned. So I would suggest moving the team positioning around, maybe moving Emma, making sure Apocalypse is adjacent to. I think I'm going to go into my arena defense right now and put Apocalypse next to Emma. But word on the street, of course, we've only been playing this for a couple hours, but word on the street is that people that do not have Apocalypse are struggling with this team. If you're able to beat this team without Apocalypse, put it down in the comment section. Like right now, we're just trying to learn as much as possible. These events have been too convoluted to pay attention to. There are so many currencies, tokens, emblems, and items, and fragments, and energies, and special campaign nodes, and different timer refreshes, and types of points, and ways to earn such points, and point thresholds, and website milestones, and in-game milestones, and milestones that build up on other milestones, and free-to-claim stuff from the website that you absolutely must fully collect or you can't complete the milestones. That's not even a chore. Just try to figure out all of this. It's a pure headache. Instead of trying to make any sense out of these latest events and now I completely ignore the rules and goals and just put my focus in characters I want to upgrade. If I miss out on most of the milestones, so be it. I'd rather have my sanity. Maybe their goal, maybe they just want to completely lost touch with how to make an enjoyable gaming experience. Their intent is to frustrate us into spending money and to frustrate us enough to spend, but not to frustrate us to quit. That is their goal. There was a whole write-up on Reddit by a mobile game developer where he clearly stated, and he worked on a different game. He didn't work on Marvel Strike Force, but he clearly stated that was the developer's intentions on the game that he worked for. It's that they're doing this stuff on purpose to confuse you and frustrate you into spending money without you actually quitting the game. Yikes. 15 and 30 energies for the new campaign mode. Yikes. Yes. Can we get more ways to get energy? And there are things in there that I very much need. Not only are there Vision shards, but also there's some key gear tier 16 pieces that I really need. So it's kind of a hassle to get that for sure. But I'm grateful that I have more access to gear tier 16. Still, 17 is the main bottleneck for sure. Next, there is way too little gold in the game compared to how much we spend. The title says it either releasing so many characters at a time and making so many necessary, it's hard to keep up. Not to mention the amount of gold it takes to go from level 90 to 91 is insane. It's like 600,000. It's crazy. Some possible solutions are buff gold orbs. It doesn't have to be by that much right now. They're too small to actually help. Well, the problem with doing that is people have hoarded hundreds of gold orbs, and if they changed the contents of the orbs, that would give those players a significant advantage over people that do not have hundreds of gold orbs. Now, if they wanted to create a gold orb 2 and start issuing out that, or just give us more gold orbs, that would be different. But buffing gold orbs, I think, would create a different problem. Give us more gold orbs. I like that. Since we usually have such a small amount, 1 or 2 every day, wouldn't hurt the economy while also making our life slightly better. And again, keep in mind that their intent is to frustrate you into spending money, not to make the game fun at all. Their intention is to frustrate you enough to spend, but not quit the game. That's what they're trying to do. Increase the amount of golden campaigns, whether it be the increased base number or more double gold events. Add a game mode specifically to earn more gold. The higher the difficulty or more time dedicated should earn more, or have a flat rate, or maybe even 1 million, but make it available every day, or make Gambit raids full of gold orb fragments. I feel like they closely monitor the gold orb, and if they choose to give us more gold, it is in some sort of allotment. It's not usually in some sort of, or some calendar or something like that. But, well, they actually removed it from calendars, but they they really don't want to make a way for you to farm more gold, because then that leads to bots and farmers, and then less frustration and less spending. Buff the payday event right now. It happens to spread apart, so it doesn't do much. The amount was so low compared to price today, and the requirements so outdated, isn't available to so many players. So I just want to state something that's obvious to me, but not to everybody. If they really wanted us to have more gold, would they make it so expensive to go to 90.91? No. They actually want us to have less gold, and then they made the price from 90.91 outrageous. Like, this is on purpose. This is not an accident. This is not an oversight. This is deliberate. They are closely monitoring the gold supply and giving you the minimum amount that they think that you can get by with without quitting the game. That is somebody's job over there at Scopely. Buff the Gold Rush Challenge, whether that means make it happen every day or at new tiers. Embarrassing that we get best just 2,100 fragments and 6,600 gold every few days. That isn't even enough to level up once at the upper levels. All right, well, let me know what you think in the comment section about Apocalypse. I'm actually pretty happy with him. He seems much better. Of course, I wish he was this way when he came out, and he also does not seem overpowered. I'm pretty happy with him. I think Red Hulk now, playing Apocalypse with Red Hulk, you get to see the true power of Red Hulk. I think Red Hulk is probably the strongest, best character in the game. Let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye for now.
There's no point in running away now. I'd rather sleep until the storm is gone. She'd rather be shooting at me now. I know it will end up in anger. I don't think we grew up, we just became older. She's aiming her words, ready to fire. I don't think that bullets will bring back